And the hellfire is a place of the most extreme suffering, the most extreme pain, of every level that you can imagine, physical, mental, spiritual pain and suffering and torment. It is a place where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will burn the skins of the people, and then He will recreate their skins and burn the skins again.
If I had to give just one reason why I don't believe in Islam, it would be hell. A merciful God and eternal torture is a contradiction I can't get past. Mercy is compassion and forgiveness towards someone whom you can punish. Eternal torture is the exact opposite. It's not just lack of mercy, but an active intervention to keep someone alive and replace their skin, to cause the most extreme torment possible without end. There can be no act that is further from mercy than eternal torture. A person cannot eternally torture people and be called merciful. The Qur'an says that God is not just the most merciful, but He is the most merciful of those who show mercy. Who is God comparing Himself to in this phrase? Who are those who show mercy? Since the Qur'an is addressed to humans, I can only assume it is humans. Well, actually, I know a lot of extremely merciful, loving and compassionate human beings, none of whom would torture anyone for a little while, let alone torture them for eternity. Of course, I'm told no human can be more merciful than God, because humans don't have the power to create and feed people. Well, then this comparison is meaningless. It's like telling a blind man, I can see better than you, or the bedridden, I can run faster than you. I've been told on many occasions that I'm approaching things with a flawed human mindset. But since God didn't give me any other mind apart from a flawed human mind, I'm not sure how else I'm supposed to approach it. Humans have no way of evaluating religious claims other than by using the limited mind God gave us. How can we be blamed for rejecting something we lack the capacity to understand? God is supposed to love us more than our mother loves her child, but what mother would torture her child no matter what he had done? I have 4 children, and I love them more than my very life. If they grew up to be arrogant and hate me and reject me and commit every crime under the sun, I would of course be heartbroken. But it would never enter my mind to torture them for a little while, let alone for eternity. It's not just pointless, it goes against every bone in my body. Instead, I would keep trying to fix things and help them be good. Even if we regard disbelief as evil or bad, most experts in the field of criminology accept that criminal behavior doesn't simply require punishment, but there should be some attempt at rehabilitation. An all-powerful God surely has the ability to do that. Surely He can rehabilitate, cure and fix anyone who is criminally inclined for whatever reason. Yet I am supposed to believe that God really has no other option but to torture them without end? Seriously? I'm told that these arrogant disbelievers refuse to be rehabilitated and would just go back and repeat their disbelief and crimes over and over again if they were sent back to earth. As the Qur'an says, وَلَوْ رُدُّوا لَعَادُوا لِمَا نُهُوا عَنْهُ. But by definition, an all-powerful God is capable of redeeming and curing any human being. I cannot believe that there is no other option but eternal torment. Many of my Muslim family and friends tell me, but God isn't only Ar-Rahman, the Merciful. He has 99 other names, including the Vengeful, the Enforcer, the Debaser, and so on. But whether He has 99 or 99,000 names, it doesn't resolve the contradiction. It's like a man who says he's the most faithful husband, but when caught having an affair, tells his wife, "There's no contradiction, darling, because I have other names such as the adulterer and the cheat." You can't solve a contradiction by adding more names or attributes. Some Muslims these days tell me hell is not eternal and point to 2 verses, لَابِثِينَ فِيهَا أَحْقَابًا, they will remain in it forever, and خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا مَا دَامَتِ السَّمَوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, abiding in it as long as the heavens and the earth endure. But this doesn't solve the problem. Firstly, a few billion years of torture is not much of an improvement. But there is a far more serious problem here. If the view is true, then it undermines the Qur'an. The Qur'an states very clearly that hell is forever. For example, Allah has cursed the unbelievers and prepared for them a blazing fire wherein they will live forever. Never will it be eased off them, nor will they have any let up. Never will they get out. Hell for all eternity. As a result, the overwhelming consensus is that hell is eternal. Some scholars even go so far as to say it is an article of faith. So to claim the Qur'an says hell is finite is actually saying the author of the Qur'an was not able to communicate his message clearly to his audience. There are any number of ways to clearly and eloquently say that hell is not forever. It's not a difficult thing to say. For a book whose central claim to divinity hinges upon its clarity and eloquence, this is no small matter. No matter how many apologetics are advanced in defense of hell, none come anywhere near solving the fundamental contradiction between a merciful God and eternal torture. It is a dilemma that won't go away. This was highlighted in a recent Q&A session I saw given by the Canadian-Pakistani Sheikh Shabbir Ali, who I have a great deal of respect for, and I'll link his full video in the info box. He said, "What about those who cannot enter heaven at all? Well, we don't know the answers to all the questions about this, but it is inconceivable that they will be tortured in hell forever because that serves no purpose." And I totally agree with him. It serves no purpose and makes absolutely no sense.